Well, hello everybody, I am Spegtacular, the Silver Stacular. I had a viewer send me some precious metals, some silver in the mail. He said that his precious metals verifier, his expensive machine, is identifying these pieces right here as counterfeit. That's right, one of these things right here. This is one I got. It's about 800 bucks or so. There's more expensive ones. There's a little bit less expensive ones. It depends on the exact model you get. But regardless, they're not cheap. They are expensive. Now, long story short, I want to say that I found these pieces that he sent me to be 100% authentic. He thought they were fake. He was just going to send them to me to get destroyed because he was like, hey, just make some educational video about these and try to help people not get fooled. These right here are totally legit. I'm going to show you what I think happened as far as him thinking they were fake based on his using this precious metals verifier right here. Also, I'm going to show you some actual fake pieces that were sent to me. Right here, some examples of some coins that are not real. And I'm going to show you how to test those with a very tried and true and almost like an ancient method of sound right here. So here is an example of a tool that I have that I test my stuff with, and I bring this little device right here with me when I go to shops and places that I'm not sure if they know how to test. If I go meet somebody in a parking lot because they have a coin lot or whatever, I bring this with me right here in case there's some pieces I'm really not sure of. This is just one tool in the tool belt, and it's a great little cheap one. You get the whole thing for under 20 bucks shipped, and I even have a coupon code. I'll put all this information down below in the description right there, so you can get this right here for even cheaper using my coupon code. Because why not, right? Save yourself some money. I like saving money. Anyways, this is right here is the pocket pinger, but what is really good for, I'm going to show you this real quick before I move on to this thought process, is you can put silver bars in here and all kinds of stuff. And there's different apps on your phone that you can get too. One's, I think, the Precious Coin Tester, and you can use the app to determine if the sound that resonates from the precious metal is authentic or not based on what the purity of the metal is, etc. So you should be able to hear something right here. So don't be loud right now. Hold on. Listen. You hear that? That's the sound. That's the sound of the metal, right? And we're going to do some more of that too. And we're going to do some surprising things too in this video. But first, I want to, address the elephant in the room, and that's these bars right here that, well, his name was John. John sent me these precious metals thinking that they were fake. And then I reached out to him saying, hey, listen, these are all legit. There's no problem here. And he said, can you send those back? I'm like, of course I'm sending those back. I'm not keeping them. But what you want to do is really make sure, number one, you're using your Sigma Metalytics the correct way. And then also, even if it's correct, the correct way, it can have some problems with the calibration from here and there, right? So you might have to have it recalibrated or reach out to the company to get it fixed. I know it's an expensive machine. You think it could do that automatically, but unfortunately it can't. Here is a 1 ounce silver bar that John thought was fake. I'm going to put this on the sensor. It should be in the brackets right there, meaning it's 999 pure silver. It totally is. There's no problem. I'm going to do all these right now on video just so John can see that these are legit. So you don't got to worry. Whatever source you got these from, John, it was a good enough source. You got some legit metals right here. But listen, it's better to be safe than sorry. And that's why we test. And unfortunately, when our test methods start to become tainted or they're not calibrated correctly, that's when we have some problems. Here's a piece right here. It's like a 5 ounce. Looks like a mock of the American Silver Eagle, but of course we never made a 5 ounce version. And so they did put copy on there. Some people think that copy means it's fake silver. This is not the case. It is real silver. They just put copy because they didn't want somebody thinking that the United States Mint had made a 5 ounce American Silver Eagle. Bada bang, it shows it in the brackets. It's totally good, John. Not a problem right there. And we can put it the other side right there. Sometimes you got to move them around a little bit. Sometimes, too, you also need the little wand attachments to really make sure that what you are using is, or what you're testing is legit. Because in the event of certain metals, like this one right here, sometimes it can be a little weird. Now, if I put this on the sensor, because of the relief in certain places, it may show it off to the right, meaning, typically it's not real silver, right? Look at that, slightly off to the right, but it's close. And so you're kind of like, what's going on here? If I move this with the sensor, I might be able to find some spots where it actually shows up legit. And so you can see there's some question right there. And this is why this particular machine, although it's expensive, it's not the end all be all, right? It is one tool. And no matter what I do, if I move it a little bit, I can find a sweet spot on it. If you can't find a sweet spot, move to another tool, right? Try something else. And so you can see right here that this one is fine. And actually I weighed this bar. It's a beautiful bar. It weighs exactly 10 ounces, 10 troy ounces, excuse me, but it totally weighs the right amount. But you can see that sometimes you have to play with them a little bit. What's interesting is silver, right, has that sound resonation that it can do. And it sounds so pretty, and I could take this right here and put this, believe it or not, in this pocket pinger, and I could make a sound with this beautiful 10-ounce silver bar. Do you want to see that? You probably do. I just said that I can do it, so let me prove it here. All right, so I'm going to try to jam this thing onto the silver bar. Oh my goodness, I'm doing it. I'm doing it live. Oh my goodness. Okay, we got it. We got it on the silver bar. Okay. Luckily, those little grips right there are made out of, I think, the same material that they make the plastic boobies out of, so it should be kind of safe. All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and take this stick and tap it against the metal, and it should have this beautiful sound that just goes on forever. Let's see what we got here. I can't believe I jammed it in there. Here we go. It just rings forever, doesn't it? Let's try it one more time. It's just so amazing. It's fantastic. It lasts and lasts and lasts. So that's one great thing. This machine right here, if you want to call it a machine, this pocket pinger never needs to be recalibrated, fortunately. It's a simplistic thing. I bring this with me in my pocket. I guess that's why it's called the pocket pinger. A lot of people have been getting these now. It's great, right? Do you have to have one of these? No, you don't have to have one of these, but you start trying to put coins on your fingers and they start getting like, you know, pricey coins, and you start trying to balance it and hit it. Well, now you've not only touched the coin, maybe put your grubby fingerprints on there, you've tainted it with whatever kind of lotion you're wearing for the day, you know what I mean? Maybe you're doing the little glitter lotion, you want to have like really pretty hands, or you risk kind of smacking it and dropping it. This right here takes the guesswork out, and bada bing. I want to go ahead and actually put these coins that were sent to me that are truly fakes. And luckily, this time, they were marked as fake copy, which is great because then we can easily identify that these are fakes in every way. But most times, the Chinese counterfeiters out there do not do that, right? They just send the coin out, you pay good money for a silver coin or what you think is a silver coin, and it's 100% fake. So I'm going to test this pocket pinger against an authentic $50, right? Yes, it looks different, but they're both made out of 90% silver, or they should be made out of 90% silver. So they should have the same sound that resonates off of them. Anyways, let's go ahead and hit this little stick on there. Ah, it's so high pitched. You hear that thing? That thing is high pitched. Wow, that's ear piercing. That's terrible. Listen to how pretty the silver sounds, right? Old coin right here. It's been worn down. Let's see if it's still able to make some noise, this old pretty gal. Let's see. Yes, it can. I totally hit it like a Sally just then. I don't know if you noticed that. It was terrible, but I'm going to try to hit it better on this one. And that's the way it should sound. And here is another $50. Again, this one should be 90%. This is a Franklin half, and this would still have the same kind of sound because it has the same metal composition. Does not sound right. That was that fake copy. Not good. And let's go back to, you know what? I got more $50 here. Let's try another $50. This is a good one, and this is actually a little bit better condition. Let's go ahead and hit this one. How nice is that? Here I have what should be a Morgan dollar, but you can see that fake copy on there. Luckily, this was actually, you know, sent as a fake copy, so we know for a fact, but generally they're not like that, unfortunately. So we're going to hit this one right here. That sounds like a rock. Doesn't have that teetering off sound at all. That sounds terrible. That sounds awful. Let's try what I believe is an authentic, legit 1921 Morgan dollar. Let's try this one. I'm going to put that in the jaws of life right here, aka the pocket pinger. It's ringing forever. And not only is it ringing forever, it has a beautiful ring and sound to it. Now, you can use like what's called the coin tester app on your phones. I got another phone right here. Let me pull this up real quick. Put the password down real quick. Okay, so here it is. Here's a coin, the Precious Coin Tester. I think on most, your iPhone should have it as coin or Precious Coin Tester, and then I don't know what Android has. I'm not an Android user. But we're going to go with, let's take that off. Let's go with Morgan Dollar. Morgan Dollar. We're going to search, and we found the Morgan Dollar right there. Luckily, it's free. Apparently, they're going to start charging for this app right now. This is not the same company, by the way, that does the pocket pinger. This is a different company. So we have the app, and we have it opened. We have the fake copy Morgan Dollar is going to go in here. And what I'm going to do is actually, the pocket pinger has this little section on there. All I got to do is pull the coin back and it'll kind of hit onto the plastic part of the pocket pinger. Plastic, resin, I don't know what these are made out of. Magic. And we're just going to go ahead and do that. So I will press the check button. We got to be quiet for this so they can just hear the sound of the coin. So we tested it a few times right here. It says 0 out of 3 bad. Hopefully you can see that. We're going to switch the coin. We're going to put in what we believe is a good Morgan Dollar. We're going to do the same test, right? Here we go. Everybody, shh. Tapped it 3 times. It says 2 out of 3, good. So you can see actually the different kind of wavelengths right there of the sound, right? How crazy is that? So this is the good. This was the good coin. This is the not so good coin. Pretty interesting. So with the free app and the less than $20 tool right there, I was able to basically determine an authentic piece. And I'm just kind of curious if this, I'm going to go back to these half dollars. I got the counterfeits and I got the legit half dollars. I want to see how this machine right here determines if those are legit or not. Because sometimes these counterfeiters are using metal compositions that basically are just right to fool these machines. So we have a, what I believe is a legit Walking Liberty half dollar right here. We're going to put that on the silver 90% setting. Comes right there in the brackets, no problem. Let's do one more legit half dollar, what I believe is a legit half dollar. Again, beautiful, right there in the middle of the brackets. That's where you want it. I'm going to try these fake copies and see where these come up, just out of curiosity. This one comes all the way to the right, so that one is no good. And we're going to go here. And that one shows all the way to the right, not good. So, I mean, you pay $900 or $800 for the machine to do that, or you pay less than $20. It's up to you. But either way, both are just one tool in the bag of tools that you should have as a collector. And the best part of this whole video is John will now know that his silver that he sent me is coming back to him because it's all legit. I would say, John, if your precious metals verifier, the Sigma, is showing these to be counterfeit, check the setting. Make sure you're on the right setting. You want to be on 999 for sure. If that's not the case, if it's, you're on 999 and it's still showing that it's messed up, you might want to reach out to the company and have your machine serviced. So bada bing, bada boom. Appreciate you for watching again. If you want one of these little pocket pingers and you want a discount on it, because I like discounts too, just down there in the description of the video, I'll go ahead and have all that information. Grab yourself one, get your discount. Have one of these in your pocket when you go to a coin show, a coin shop, a pawn shop. You're doing a deal in the parking lot, whatever you're doing. You want to check your friends' coins, your neighbors' coins. You want to check your own stuff. This thing is always in my pocket, the pocket pinger. I got to go for now. I appreciate you all for watching. Spegtacular is out. Well, hello, everybody. I seek to educate and entertain through my journey of collecting coins and stacking precious metals. I encourage you to subscribe and please stay with me on this journey. I am Spegtacular, the Silver Stacular. When I was a kid, we did this every day in school, and I believe we need to bring this back a little bit, and I'm going to start right now. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.